What's up, y'all? It's your boy DDFentertainment. Man, it's the morning after the BET Awards. I know I'm looking a little rough, but I just had to come to you guys this morning and talk to you about the show. My review and my opinion. There's a lot. I had a lot of mixed reviews about this show. I mean, at first, I ain't gonna lie. The day before, I was really excited about the show. I was anticipating a lot of great things. Not saying that I didn't get, my expectations filled. I actually had a great time watching the show. I think the show was a step up from last year's show. Even the shows before, from the lighting to the production to the graphics, etc. BET definitely stepped it up this year. So definitely, I want to give a shout out to Stephen Hill because I can see, the difference that you guys made into this show. As an overall production, I appreciated the live bands. All the artists had live bands. A few people were lip singing, but I do appreciate the live bands and everybody's performance. I also want to I thought it was kind of cool how you guys had everyone's baby picture come up when they're nominated for an award. That was kind of cool too. But there's a few things I want to talk about on these awards. The first thing I want to talk about, I've been getting hit up on Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter, if not, hit me up on Twitter. That's twitter.com/DDFentertain, and that's two capital D's and an F, the word entertain. So follow me on Twitter. But a lot of people was talking about Nicki Minaj, how she was dressed, and a few other people that were there. Actually, I thought that Nia Long looked good. Carrie Hilson actually looked good. She looked actually better to me with less makeup than with more makeup. So she actually looked really good last night. I didn't really care for the Pebbles Flintstone dress or whatever that was, but she looked good over in the face wise. She looked really good. She did. I give her an 8.5 out of 10. Ashanti was there. If you guys didn't know, Ashanti was there, hiding in the cut, but she had on a red, like a satin looking dress that was actually came all the way down to the ankles. A little bit much, but I guess she was just in the cut just to be seen. Faith Evans was there as well. She was promoting her album. She had an album coming out, supposedly in September. Um, Now Nicki Minaj looked, ooh, um, I wasn't really feeling the '80s prom look with the Ronald McDonald wig. I understand she's very bizarre and she's really trying to, I guess, find a niche that she, just trying to be out the box type stuff that she got going on. I wasn't really feeling the Ronald McDonald wig, and I know she's one of those type of people that like to wear wigs a lot, and she just looks like a, a cheap rendition of Lil Kim. I don't care what nobody say. I know she's doing her own thing, her own style, but I mean, she's cut from a Little Kim blueprint. You can say what you want to say. And actually, she was looking good on the Diddy performance, the Hello Good Morning with the little rubber cat suit. She still had on that Ronald McDonald wig though, but she actually looked good as far as what she had on and how it fit her body real nice. She looked real good in that. I thought all the men looked well. They presented themselves very well. Everybody was in suits, and those that couldn't wear suits, still presented themselves as gentlemen. I thought that all the men really stepped their game up and looked real nice as well. So much respect to the fellas out there that was out there doing their thing. I want to talk about these performances because the performances really were good to me this year, and for various reasons. I can say I appreciated Kanye's power performance. The whole mountaintop with the screen on the back with the mountains and all that. That was actually creative. I actually appreciated Kanye's performance. He didn't give me too much. He gave me just enough. Now that big medallion, that slick Rick medallion looking thing he had on his neck. I mean that was kind of redundant, but hey, that's Kanye. He does what he does. Um, the next performance that I actually appreciated, I didn't really care for T.I.'s performance. I appreciated Travis Barker on drums and the live band, but the song really wasn't doing nothing for me. So that was one of those. While he was performing, I was on Twitter. Um, the performance, honestly, that stood out the most to me was Chris Brown's dedication to Michael Jackson. Now I'm gonna put that on hold real quick because I gotta talk about a couple other people. Now Monica's performing. Vocals on point as usual. I got a couple Twitters and some text messages about her looking like Count Dracula, in her fashions. But Monica's one of those type of people. I think to me, Monica's only 29 years old, but she has an old soul. Meaning, she steps her game up to a level that this generation probably wouldn't be able to understand. She's more vintage to me. She has a very old swag. Not old as in age, but as in maturity and growth and strength. Monica's before her time. As far as she's always been, even when Monica first came out at 15, 14, 15 years old, you would have thought she was 18, 19. That's just her demeanor, her character. That's just her. So I appreciate Monica even being there. She did get an award for something. I want to say, if not, I don't think it was Viewer's Choice. It was something else she got an award for. But I do appreciate Monica being there. So thank you, BET, for listening to all the fans out there. We was sending you guys emails. So you guys did listen. I thank you about that. Appreciate that. Monica performed with the legendary R&B singer Denise Williams. For those who don't know who Denise Williams is, make sure you look her up on YouTube. She has a lot of different classics. The song that I remember from her was the song that she did last night, Silly. And she also has a song called Let's Hear It for the Boys. And another song that Denise Williams had out. I can't think of it right now, but I remember back in the day, a rapper, hip hop star, I don't know if you guys remember her, Queen Pen did a rendition of one of Denise Williams' songs. And I can't think of the name of it right now. But it was out in the 80s, so yeah, look her up. Who else's performance did I like? Wow, it was so many performances that I actually appreciated. Drake's performance was hot. Drake's performance was hot. I love the Thank Me Later CD. Drake, you did your thing. Um, I'll be hitting him up on Twitter, so he already know I got much love and respect for him. Um, Jeezy coming out at the end to do that Lose My Mind. That's the hottest joint right now. So I thought that was pretty hot. That got the crowd up. If you guys didn't see that, got the crowd pretty hype. Um, Now Chris Brown's dedication to Michael Jackson, I must say, hands down, was amazing. Simply amazing. I mean, it was almost like I didn't even see Chris Brown. I almost felt like I could see MJ on that stage. It was just amazing to me. And when he did the Remember the Time routine choreography, shout out to Fatima Robinson because she's the one who did that video and the choreography for the video. Um, I was just so amped just off that alone that it was just crazy. I mean, the show to me kind of was a bore at first, and it was kind of slowly picking up its mojo. But when Chris Brown came out there and did his thing, that really got the crowd hype, and that got me hype as well. When he did Man in the Mirror and he broke down crying, I felt that emotion. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Maybe it was MJ's spirit in the room out there or what. But he really broke down, and you could see that it was coming from a place deeper than just, oh, I've been wanting to do this tribute for a year. I mean, to me, Chris Brown's been through a lot the past year and a half, a lot of hell, and just really just took a lot of backlash from the industry, and he's really been on his grind. He got a hot mixtape out, and Chris Brown's a great artist. He just made a mistake, and we all make mistakes. So I do believe in second chances and redemption. So I think he really proved himself again as an artist, and he is a great artist. He's still young. I mean, we all make mistakes. I mean, you can only blame somebody. I mean, if that's the case, we could all be walking around judging each other for mistakes that we've made. So I think he did a good job, and I look forward to seeing greater things from Chris Brown. I'm sure he's going to be around a lot more late coming in the next few weeks. A lot of radio stations and stuff is gonna want to do interviews with him, and he's gonna be on a couple talk shows, and everybody gonna be talking about that performance because it was emotional for him, and it was emotional for everybody because MJ's been gone a year, and like I said, Chris Brown got a lot of other things that was probably built up within him that really took him to that level. So shout out to Chris Brown, he did an excellent job, excellent job. Keisha Cole popped out of nowhere. All right, Keisha. Um, she's just ghetto to me. I'm sorry. I love Keisha